Hello everybody. Today I just wanted to quickly talk about some stuff that I learned about Genie Jafar probably a couple of months ago now, but I only ever shared it with a few people and it kind of slipped my mind, so I thought I'd share because it's kind of cool. So Genie Jafar's AI seems to choose attacks based on where you're standing. So if you remember, um, if you stand perfectly still, Genie Jafar will do a little swipe attack. And he will just keep doing that. So, are we just getting lucky? Well, maybe. So if we look at where we're standing, nope. If we look at where we're standing just in front of this little ledge. Oh, I parried him by accident. Oops. Are you gonna kill me, sir? Yep. Okay. So we're standing right. It's hard to explain. Let me show you. This ledge. If we look at this as a line, we are slightly in front of this line when we spawn. We're about here. And when we're standing here, he'll do the swipe. So if we're just getting lucky, Goofy, don't parry him. Okay, well. If we're standing in front of that line, that little zone, that's what we'll call it. We'll call it a zone. If we're standing in that zone, this little zone that I'm walking in, he'll do the swipe. If we stand close to him, does he also do the swipe? No, he goes and retrieves a rock. And he's going to throw a rock at us. So if I come back here, does he do the swipe again? Yes. So this means that we can kind of control what Genie Jafar does by standing in specific spots. Which is kind of cool. Ooh, that's a rare right-handed swing. Ooh. So if I go stand over here, what does he do? Looks like he's going to grab a boulder. Okay. That's great. What if we stand over here? What does he do? Boulder? Boulder. Alright. What about over here? What does he do? What's up, Aladdin? Looks like another boulder. Yep, okay. So, let's just make sure here. If we stand here, we should get a swipe. Oh, he's coming close. Oh. Well, we got a swipe, but then he got parried or something. So this tells us that we can control what he does, kind of. The big RNG time loss that you'll see, though, in runs is that he more so... Oh, okay, I thought we got the audio bug. His big RNG time loss is when Iago leaves the platform. When Iago leaves the platform, so we're gonna beat up Iago for a little bit. Genie doesn't like to move. He'll stay over here and he'll queue up his rock throw or whatever. And that's kind of unfortunate because when Iago leaves the platform like this, we want Genie Jafar to come down like this, right? But it just so happens that sometimes... Iago, shut up. It just so happens that sometimes he's queuing up the rock throw as soon as we leave the platform. So we'll be sitting down here waiting for him to move for a long time while he's doing nothing. And it's not convenient at all. So if there is a way to manipulate him, I think it has to do with the zones. It's just a matter of determining where every single zone is. Like that attack I don't think is zone based. I don't think it's zone based. And I made like a really bad paint document where I like showed specific zones, like where he throws rocks and when he swipes and stuff. But it's not particularly helpful because the big mystery is how to make him teleport instantly like he just did. Because sometimes he'll teleport really slowly, and that's not okay. And I think it has something to do with he just happens to queue up a bad attack, like the rock throw. So you have to wait for him to throw the rock before he'll show up. Like, for example, actually we can try to force it. Let's stand somewhere that he might throw a rock. Are you going to throw a rock here? Yes, you are. Okay. So, let's say Iago's over here, like he is. Well, we might need Genie Jafar over here so we can throw blizzards at him and deal more damage. But because he's throwing the rock, he's taking forever. But he also has this thing where he does this little swirly teleport, and he should have it up right here. Yeah. And sometimes he doesn't do that either. Sometimes he'll just instant teleport. So, it's weird. How do we control it? That wasn't an instant teleport, he was queuing up the swirly. Let's stand here, force a swipe. Alright, or a smash, that works. What is he doing? Yeah, he's throwing a rock. See, this is the bad RNG I was talking about. Why isn't he teleporting? You have to not look at. You know? There's a lot of mysteries with Genie Jafar. But I figured I'd put this video out and show you at least this cool stuff because it's neat, you know. It's learning about how the bosses work, and he seems to work in a very particular way where certain zones have designated attacks that he can pull from, which is why he'll never try to like melee me here, right? It makes sense. But it's also kind of weird because some of the zones are really tight. Like I think here is a rock or something. No, it's wait, yeah. Okay, here's a rock, right? But I think like oh, that's way too early. I think here is a melee. Nope, it's another rock. Alright. It's been a while since I made that doc, so I don't really remember where everything is. What about here? Okay, here's melee. You see, it's just a weird range. And my assumption is that every area just has like a pool of attacks I can pull from. Like maybe this one, because he meleeed me before. Maybe this one has both the rock and the melee in the pool. Because he's just throwing rocks now. Or maybe the area where he does the melee is just really small. Like this is a melee attack, right? Never mind, he just jibaited me. It's really weird. I don't know. What are you doing, Aladdin? Oh, he's trying to go to Iago. When you walking. But yeah, I figured I'd share because I think it's kind of cool. I don't know how useful it is. But maybe there's some kind of weird manip where we can, like, as Iago's flying around over from the start of the fight, and Genie Jafar is doing a swipe or whatever, and we back off to save our party members. Then we come in and we start hitting the dude. We're blasting him. And, maybe there's some kind of thing that we can do where we dodge roll away at a specific time to queue up an action. I don't know. There's a lot of cool thoughts to be had about this fight. But TLDR, or TLDW I guess, even though you are watching, I'll put it in the description. He seems to have specific areas that control his attack patterns. And I think by learning these we could mitigate a lot of time loss, but yeah, let me know what you think. Play around with it, see what you can find. Maybe you'll find something cool. I know Genie Jafar is really annoying in the less popular categories like level 1 or proud, any percent, stuff like that. So hopefully you find something that I couldn't. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.